Hi guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to tell you the 20 free games you can download on your devices or consoles. This will be good for users looking for new experiences without investing money. The free online games are available on platforms such as PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, Android, iOS, and the PC. Let's start. One of the most popular Battle Royale, Free Fire brings confrontations of up to 50 players. They are allocated on an island in which the safe area shrinks and encourages confrontation between participants. Competitors are eliminated until there is only one survivor. One of the reasons for Free Fire's popularity is that it offers faster matches compared to other games of the genre and has slightly more modest visuals to run on weaker devices. The game also received its Free Fire Max version, which brings improved graphics for more modern devices and still allows you to play against competitors of the standard version. The game is available on Android and iOS. The famous little pocket monsters have found a new formula for success in Pokmon Unite, a MOBA-style game, like League of Legends and others. In 5 vs 5 matches, users control one of their favorite Pokemon and battle against other creatures to strengthen and evolve the little monster to secure map domination. The game's cast of champions includes Pikachu, Charizard, Snorlax, Lucario, Mr. Mime, and others, with new monsters added regularly. The title is available on Android, iOS, and PC. One of the first and most famous multiplayer online battle arena, League of Legends brings 5 vs 5 confrontations in a strategic dispute for the domination of the map and the enemy base. During the matches, the competitors face enemies on the map and other players, while strengthening themselves and making the confrontation more intense. The game features several free champions, and users can pay to always have access to their favorites in a list of over 150 characters that continues to grow. Each champion has its powers and specialized abilities to dominate certain areas of the game. Recently, a mobile version called League of Legends, Wild Rift has also been released, with some differences from the original game. The game is available on Android, iOS, and PC. Another very popular battle royale is Fortnite, from Epic Games, with gameplay similar to other titles of the style, competitors on an island and deadly shootouts, but with 100 participants. One particularity of the game is that it allows users to break objects to obtain materials and erect buildings in the middle of matches. The game also gets special appearances from different franchises frequently, such as heroes from Marvel, DC, Walking Dead, Street Fighter, Tomb Raider, Naruto, and others. The title recently wrapped up its Chapter 2 and kicked off Chapter 3 with actor The Rock in the role of the Foundation and the hero Spider-Man as its first special guest. This game is available on PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, Android, PC, and Mac. One title that took the world by storm in 2020 was a free-to-play RPG Ganshin Impact from Chinese developer MiHoYo. It is an open-world game with gacha elements. In it, users can venture into fights against monsters, treasure hunts for chests, and quests to become stronger and increase their adventure level. One of the great points of the game is in summoning new heroes to form the best team possible, something that depends on luck, especially to get strong characters that have a 5-star rating. Genshin Impact can be downloaded on PS4, PS5, Android, iOS, and PC. Intrigue and manipulation are the basis of Among Us, a game that places a group of participants on a spaceship where they need to perform minigames to keep it running. If all tasks are accomplished, the crew wins, but an imposter is infiltrating the players, or even more than one in some. This imposter will try to sabotage the ship and eliminate the other competitors to obtain victory while blaming the innocent people and trying to make them fight among themselves. Among Us is an especially fun game to play with friends, and has received several updates to make it more complex, such as specific roles for players in rooms with up to 15 users. You can download the game on PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, Android, iOS, and PC. CounterStrike Global Offensive is one of the most classic first-person shooter games available. with a formula close to CounterStrike, but with a certain polish. Teams of 5 players face off on offense or defense through rounds as they attempt to plant or disarm bombs and capture or rescue hostages. Users who win the rounds earn money and can equip themselves even better for upcoming matches. Although the rounds themselves are short, full matches can take a while. The game also features a Battle Royale mode added in 2018 called Danger Zone that allows up to 18 players to face each other. The game can be downloaded on PC, Mac, and Linux. Developed by Riot Games, the same developers as League of Legends, Valorant is a first-person shooter game. It mixes elements from games like Overwatch with Counter-Strike, Global Offensive. Users have a wide variety of different characters, the agents, each with special abilities that make it easier to take on other players. However, teams are also divided into attack and defense through rounds, where the central goal is to plant a spike in certain areas of the map and protect it. Valorant can only be downloaded on PC. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, PUBG, was one of the first games of the Battle Royale genre on the market. This was the title that defined several of the rules of the popular mode, such as a large map on which 100 players are dropped without equipment and must make do with what they can find to survive. Being one of the pioneers of the genre, some elements get a much greater emphasis, such as the focus on the sounds made by other players when shooting or moving to eliminate them. The title is also available in a smartphone version called PUBG Mobile, separate from the other versions, as well as PUBG New State, a futuristic option also offered for mobile. This game is available for download on Xbox One, PS4, Android, iOS, and PC. The classic War series has also entered the world of Battle Royale with one of the best first-person shooter games of its kind. In Call of Duty, Warzone, users can play a wide variety of modes, such as solo, duos, trios, or with a 4-person squad. Up to 150 competitors face each other, while the safe area of the map gets progressively smaller. There is the possibility of performing missions to earn money and buy items or to find out where the next safe area of the map will be. Along with Apex Legends, it was one of the first Battle Royale to incorporate returning players after being eliminated, which adds an extra dash of strategy. This title is available for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Among all the shooting games available, Enlisted brings an original concept. In this action game set during World War II, players don't control just one soldier on the battlefield, but an entire squad of troops that reacts to their command. If you lose a soldier, you simply switch to another soldier in your group and continue the fight. This makes the battles more hectic, with dozens of combatants clashing controlling Allied or Axis forces. The game includes 4 maps and scenarios such as Moscow, Normandy, Berlin, and Tunisia. This game is available on PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. One big difference in the game is that experience points are replaced by fame, and there are few rules about how to play, including no class system that forces users to use certain equipment. The game economy is free, with plenty of room for user-created items. Albion Online also allows cross-play between the PC and mobile versions so users can play together regardless of platform. You can download Albion Online on Android, iOS, PC, Mac, and Linux. From the same developers of Titanfall 2, Apex Legends is a Battle Royale first-person shooter game that features precise gameplay and heroes with special abilities that create a frenetic shooting experience similar to the old Titanfall series. Apex Legends was one of the first to bring systems that would become commonplace in Battle Royale, such as the power to resurrect your downed teammates. Another feature is a ping mechanic, in which the user can indicate points of interest to other players on his team. New champions, or legends, are added slowly, but they change the gameplay quite a bit. This game is available for download on PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Like League of Legends, Dota II was one of the first games of the MOBA genre and to this day is one of the most popular, with similar mechanics of strategy, RPG, and action. Each team has 5 competitors who control different heroes, whose goal is to bring down enemy structures and dominate their base. The title is very competition-focused, just like League of Legends, but is considered more complex. Dota 2 can be downloaded on the following: PC, Mac, and Linux. Paladins is another title on the list that is very similar to Blizzard's popular Overwatch, with the advantage of being free and offering some ideas of its own. In the title, users choose champions, each of them with distinct special abilities, and try to face the opposing team while completing objectives. One difference is that their heroes can be strengthened through specific cards, so the player can define how they will use their character for their advantage. This is one game you can download on PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. For players who prize strategy over reflexes, the multiplayer game series World of Warships and World of Tanks features war simulators that value the maneuvering of military units on the battlefield. When sighting your opponents, it is not a matter of who can shoot the fastest, but who can make the best shots by calculating the trajectory of their shots. World of Warships features several historical ships of different classes, each with different types of armaments such as cannons, torpedoes, and even aircraft carriers that send aircraft to attack. World of Warships can be downloaded on PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Android, iOS, and PC. Valve's first-person shooter game is one of the oldest on this list, known for its popularity over the years. In Team Fortress 2, players are divided into teams and can choose between a few classes to play. Each class has its role to play in the match and its equipment. The game has several modes available and receives content updates to this day. Team Fortress 2 is available for download on PC, Mac, and Linux. This card game with Blizzard characters defines the concept of a game that is simple to learn but can take a long time to master. In Hearthstone, the confrontations are indirect, through cards placed on a table with the objective of eliminating your opponent. Although it is simple to understand, there is plenty of room to collect different cards and devise your strategies in the game. This game can be downloaded on Android, iOS, PC, and Mac. The Destiny franchise is developed by Bungie Studios, responsible for the original Halo trilogy. In addition, it is one of the biggest games to bring the concept of game as service, which offers a continuous game to play for long periods in a player versus environment. In this first-person shooter game, users can complete various missions, alone or with friends, level up, learn special skills, and hunt for equipment with the best status to become stronger. If the player likes the game, it is possible to invest in its paid expansions. This FPS game can be downloaded on PS4, Xbox, PS5, Xbox Series X/S, and PC. Similar to Destiny 2, but in a different genre, Warframe features powerful warriors in robotic armor facing off in third person with weapons and acrobatic moves. The game also focuses on elements of PvE, player versus environment, where a group of users can come together to complete various types of missions while strengthening their characters as they level up. At the moment, the game is not cross-play, but there are plans to make the game compatible across different platforms. Mobile versions have also been announced for the future. So far, you can download the game on PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Here ends our video on the 20 best free games online. If you have any suggestion, kindly share with us in the comments section. Also, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Please click on the notification bell in front of the subscribe button to turn on notification for this channel, so as to notify you when I post new video. Thank you for watching.